Sports are full of jaw-dropping moments, but some are so unbelievable you think they're straight out of a movie. In this video, we're bringing you the most mind-blowing sports feats and fails that almost seem too crazy to be true. Ready to see the highlights no one would believe without proof? Let's jump in. The referee canceled his point, even though he managed to return the ball without a racket. What's fascinating is how they managed to keep a straight face without laughing. She jumps far as if she has wings. Before we continue, I'd love for you to give this video a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and by the end, drop a comment telling us which part was your favorite. Let's dive back in and enjoy the best moments together. Everything seemed perfect until the very last moment. Luckily, the motorcyclist had lightning-fast reflexes, saving 2 lives in an instant. A split-second reaction made all the difference. A girl who's multi-talented in every sport, has got skills that make it look effortless no matter what she tries. With this move, he revealed which player he's rooting for in this match. She's the favorite athlete in her home country, Ireland, celebrated for both her achievements and her beauty. Be honest and tell us, did she make the shot? This might be the secret to this athlete's success. She has a unique way of warming up. They managed to get past the goalkeeper, but this defender isn't letting the ball into the net. His horse decided it didn't want to compete today, lying down to take a nap instead. It succeeded in bringing smiles to the entire audience. The linesman was carried away by the atmosphere and revealed his hidden talent for dancing. If this happened to me, I would definitely switch partners for the next competition. Her first attempt looked like this, but luckily she still has 2 more chances. He tried to fix his bike, which broke down in the middle of the race, but soon he lost his patience. A good goalkeeper often decides the outcome of the match. Never let them know your next move. He took that advice literally. Is this the most embarrassing own goal ever scored in soccer history? One of those sports moments that happen once in 1,000 years. He couldn't believe the ball came out of the hole. Fortunately, she reacted quickly and was able to continue her performance, despite being just a split second away from disaster. Be honest and tell me, which foot did she kick the ball with? I think even Ronaldo and Messi would struggle against these 2 girls on the field. The look of his body is proof of just how physically demanding this sport really is. She lost her focus for just a second, and it cost her dearly in this competition. Everyone thought he would lose the point, but he pulled off a hidden move. This is one of my favorite sports. Luckily, he managed to regain his balance and continue the race. Along with skill and determination, luck often plays a significant role in sports. Clearly, these girls didn't come to the match just to watch. They came to film themselves for their social media. This volleyball player seems to have superpowers. Even with a blindfold on, he can sense when the ball is coming his way. Her tactic was to confuse her opponents, but in the end, she managed to confuse everyone. During the landing, his ski fell off, but he gracefully overcame the challenge without any trouble. The goalkeeper became the hero of his team and the fans, scoring a goal as if he had spent his entire life as a striker rather than a goalie. Are you a fan of this sport? I just recently discovered it, and I find it interesting to watch. Nervousness got the best of her, and she made a mistake. This rider could easily become a fantastic stunt performer in movies whenever he gets bored of riding motorcycles. The net on the hoop got tangled, but those cheerleaders swooped in to save the day. They quickly formed a team and helped get the game back on track in no time. This beautiful girl from Croatia steals the spotlight at every World Cup competition. During the fight, they were fierce enemies, but as soon as the fight ended, they became friends again. Both had an overwhelming desire to win, but in the end, only one could emerge victorious. Luckily, no one was injured, thanks to the safety gear and the quick reflexes of the driver behind him. They say he managed to hit this trick shot on his first try. What do you think? Is this true or just a lucky break? Horses are truly magnificent creatures. Just take a look at this impressive leap. Sometimes it's just not your day and nothing seems to go right. Maybe it's best to just stay home and sleep it off. He started playing professional darts at just 16 years old, quickly honing his skills. Now, his precision is remarkable as he consistently makes perfect shots. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving. Although they may look cute and vulnerable, when the race begins, they transform into real super saiyans. It was love at first sight, at least for this cameraman. Even though he had the support of the entire stadium, it seems that nerves got the better of him. Respect in Paralympic sports goes beyond the competition. It's a fundamental value that embodies the spirit of inclusion and empowerment. Before him lies a bright athletic future, filled with unlimited possibilities and challenges that he will overcome with ease. In a high-stakes match, a player dove spectacularly to keep the ball in play, executing a flawless save. Ski jumping is truly exhilarating. The combination of skill, precision, and sheer bravery is incredible to witness. Watching athletes soar through the air, defying gravity for those brief moments, is nothing short of breathtaking. After this interview, he became the subject of jokes in his team. They are so fast that it's necessary to watch in slow motion just to catch every detail. It's like witnessing a thrilling action movie unfold right before your eyes. I want to express my immense respect for these individuals. Despite facing physical challenges and using crutches, their sporting spirit shines brighter than ever. Cheerleaders play a crucial role in every team, serving as the heartbeat of the game. Their vibrant energy and enthusiasm not only uplift the players, but also ignite the crowd. Due to a small misunderstanding, they lost the race. I wish my mechanic was this fast when changing tires on my car. Diving competitions are a captivating blend of athleticism and artistry, where athletes showcase their skills in precision, grace, and control. Each diver executes a series of jumps and twists from varying heights. In badminton, quick reflexes are essential for success. Players must respond rapidly to fast-moving shuttlecocks. What Andy Roddick is to tennis with his powerful serve, this player is to volleyball. This shot was so incredible that even the opposing players joined in the celebration. Even though this move cost him the race, he ended up making a friend for life. Teamwork is everything in baseball. It's not just about individual talent, it's about how well the team collaborates to achieve a common goal. Let us know in the comments what your favorite sport is and which sport is the most popular in your country. They say that a good preparation leads to successful work, and she knows it well. It's puzzling what just happened here. I am even struggling to figure it out, even in slow motion. The goalkeeper never saw it coming when the player pulled off a move straight out of a Matrix film. From today, rugby is my favorite sport. Do you enjoy watching this sport or maybe even playing it? Never celebrate a victory until the referee signals that the match is over. Respecting fans is essential because without them, there wouldn't be any players. It's clear I was born too late. I wish this had been around when I was a child so I could pursue it professionally afterward. Weigh-ins before matches are always as entertaining as fight night. Just remember Conor McGregor and how much of a show they could put on. They trained for this winning dance for a long time, and now they can finally showcase it after a big victory. In badminton, players must not only be quick on their feet, but also possess a deep understanding of their opponent's tactics to anticipate and counter their moves effectively. The sport is known for its unique scoring system, where matches can be won in as little as 21 points. A few people like this, and we could build a new pyramid. Never celebrate too early. He learned this the hard way. It's great to have someone on the team who radiates a positive atmosphere. Would you like to be a co-driver in this car? This soccer player is better at acting than playing soccer. Moments like these are precious in life, and they make you realize what truly matters. One of the best goals in soccer history, executed with a stunning scissors kick. This incredible technique showcases both skill and creativity on the field. Table tennis, often referred to as ping pong, is a sport that combines speed, precision, and agility. Originating in the late 19th century as a parlor game, it has evolved into a competitive sport played worldwide. This man is not from our planet. Just look at his super reflexes. She turned the match around with her strong gameplay, but after some time, her focus slipped again, leading her to make these kinds of mistakes. I think it would have been fair to let her use at least a stool to climb up. The goalkeeper didn't see this curveball shot coming at all. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. A bowling moment that has never happened in history. Tonight, the field was filled with positive emotions. Having a sense of humor is essential. A good laugh can turn a tough day into a memorable one, reminding us not to take life too seriously. If these sport moments weren't filmed, nobody would believe it. Every time the red and black boxer lunges, it's like a scene from a cartoon, punches flying everywhere except where they're supposed to go. Meanwhile, the guy in white and gold looks like he's just there to critique his dance moves. So there's this BMX rider gripping a car at top speed, because why ride safely when you can live on the edge? Honestly, if he doesn't end up as a meme by tomorrow, I'll be shocked. Watching him do chin yupas and hula hoop at the same time is like witnessing a fitness miracle. If only we all had that level of coordination. Just look at this ballerina in the studio, gliding on her tiptoes along a tightrope. It's a stunning mix of elegance and danger. Talk about raising the bar for talent. This amazing strike from the middle of the field catches the goalie off guard, staring into space while the ball zooms past. You can practically hear the collective gasp from the crowd as they witness this jaw-dropping moment. Just imagine this. During a tense match, the tennis player swings at the ball and, in a dramatic twist, smacks the ground too hard, snapping her racket in half. Talk about an unexpected turn of events. This performer is a one-man circus, balancing on 3 cylinders, juggling 5 balls, and somehow managing to spin a green ball on his head. I'm just here wondering how many years of practice that took. Here's a strong girl rising from a stone like it's no big deal. If only my coffee gave me that kind of energy. Watch this gymnast's one-handed flips put others to shame. So easy for him. This gorgeous blonde in denim flips and nails a split at home plate. Who knew baseball could be this glamorous? Watch how this guy balances on a slim concrete track in a soaked field. It's like extreme sports in action. Witness this footballer stepping into a giant hole on the field and getting stuck to the knee. Time to pause the game. Imagine her rolling along while lying almost flat on her back. It's like she's auditioning for America's Got Talent. Roller edition. Wow. He just flipped off the backboard and dunked like he's trying out for the circus. With the score tied, the tension is palpable, and every fan is on the edge of their seat. Suddenly, the puck is passed to him, and he feels a surge of adrenaline. As he glides toward the net, he notices the goalie shifting his weight, anticipating a low shot. In that split second, he makes a bold decision. Instead of going for the expected shot, he leaps into the air with remarkable precision, using his forehead to make contact with the puck. In the cheerful kitchen, he sets the scene for a playful challenge, carefully positioning a glass on the edge of the counter. With a carton of milk in hand, he takes a moment to steady himself, feeling the excitement build as he prepares to pour. With the crowd cheering him on, he decides to elevate the excitement by incorporating a series of intricate tricks into his routine. After a few impressive flips and spins, he expertly balances the racket on his foot, showcasing his agility and control. As the spectators lean in closer, captivated by his skills, he suddenly launches himself through the racket again, executing a perfect backflip just as he emerges on the other side. On a sun-soaked afternoon at the local racetrack, he revs his engine, excitement buzzing in the air as he prepares for an exhilarating drift. With precision and skill, he steers his car towards the edge of the track, where the fence stands tall and close. As the frisbee glides effortlessly through the air, he moves with fluid grace, catching it mid-spin and immediately transitioning into a series of intricate throws. Each throw showcases his creativity and skill, with the frisbee curving and twirling in mesmerizing patterns, captivating the attention of everyone on the beach. On a bright summer afternoon, a lively group of friends gathers at the lake, excited to play beach volleyball on a floating platform. As they set up the net, the atmosphere buzzes with laughter and playful banter, promising a day filled with fun. As he transitions into a series of impressive tricks, he deftly spins the ball into the air, catching it behind his back with precision. The spectators watch in amazement as he executes a flawless between-the-legs shot. On a thrilling match day, excitement fills the air as spectators eagerly await the start of the game. Suddenly, the crowd gasps in amazement as a figure descends gracefully from the sky, parachuting down onto the stadium field. With his father by his side, he watches intently as the bobber floats on the surface of the water, waiting for the slightest tug. Every ripple and splash makes him jump with anticipation, and he can hardly contain his joy. In a bustling dojo filled with eager students, a skilled martial artist prepares to showcase his extraordinary karate abilities. With a calm demeanor and focused mindset, he stands at the center of the mat, ready to demonstrate the art he has dedicated his life to mastering. Inside a state-of-the-art bowling hall, guests are greeted by an extraordinary atmosphere that elevates the game to new heights. They are immediately enveloped in a dazzling display of lights and sound. In a vibrant climbing gym, a woman confidently approaches a challenging wall, ready to showcase her skills. As the sun beats down on the bustling tennis court, a talented and focused player engages in a gripping match that has the audience on the edge of their seats. Each serve and rally showcases her exceptional skills, but amidst the intensity, she becomes aware of a young ball girl standing at the sideline, visibly sweating and struggling to keep up with the demands of the game. In a packed stadium filled with passionate fans, a skilled female soccer player takes center stage, ready to showcase her extraordinary talents. As the referee blows the whistle, she immediately demonstrates her exceptional ball control, dribbling past defenders with agility and finesse. With a perfectly timed feint, he left the last defender off balance, creating an ideal angle for his shot. In one smooth motion, he unleashed a powerful strike that rocketed toward the goal. During an intense cycling competition, a young cyclist races against the clock, navigating through a challenging course filled with steep climbs and sharp turns. As he pushes himself to the limit, he can feel the fatigue starting to set in. As he reaches the end of the driveway, he expertly turns the steering wheel, executing a flawless drift around the corner. The tires squeal delightfully, sending up small clouds of dust as he spins out, his laughter echoing off the surrounding houses. In that moment, he feels like a racing champion, completely absorbed in the thrill of the ride, with the wind in his hair and the sun warming his face. As he begins his performance, the air fills with excitement, and the crowd leans in, eager to witness his first trick. With a confident grin, he climbs to the first rung, his movements fluid and deliberate. He starts with a series of incredible flips and spins, each one executed with perfect timing and grace, as if he were dancing with the very essence of gravity. However, just as he begins to accelerate out of a particularly sharp turn, disaster strikes. An unexpected obstacle, a fallen tree branch, appears in his path, hidden in the shadows cast by the overhanging branches. In a split second, his instincts kick in, and he attempts to swerve to avoid the hazard, but his decision comes too late. On a brilliantly sunny day, the kind that beckons adventure, a fearless skydiver prepares for a jump from a high-flying aircraft, the roar of the engines vibrating through his body. Standing at the open door of the plane, he gazes at the breathtaking panorama spread out below him, endless fields, winding rivers, and distant mountains that stretch toward the horizon. This is more than just a jump, it's a moment of pure freedom and exhilaration that he has dreamed about for years. On a brilliantly sunny day, the kind that beckons adventure, a fearless skydiver prepares for a jump from a high-flying aircraft, the roar of the engines vibrating through his body. Standing at the open door of the plane, he gazes at the breathtaking panorama spread out below him, endless fields, winding rivers, and distant mountains that stretch toward the horizon. This is more than just a jump, it's a moment of pure freedom and exhilaration that he has dreamed about for years. Just as it seems to escape, it stops in front of a bench, as if taking a break. The friends catch up, laughing. One pretends to scold the bike, saying, "You can't just leave us." They gather around, playfully tapping it like a rebellious pet. The crowd watches in awe as breathtaking shots are exchanged. One player executes a stunning spin, while another counters with a lightning-fast return. Cheers erupt with each point scored, creating an electric atmosphere. As she begins her performance, the audience watches with wide eyes as she glides effortlessly along the rope, her arms gracefully outstretched for balance. Then, with an elegant flourish, she executes a breathtaking spin, her body moving in perfect harmony with the rhythm of the music that seems to play just for her, causing gasps of astonishment to ripple through the crowd, each gasp a testament to the sheer beauty of her athleticism and artistry. Under the brilliant lights of the expansive gymnasium, which is filled with the excited murmurs of the audience and the faint smell of chalk and sweat, a skilled gymnast stands at the edge of the mat, her heart racing in her chest as she prepares to showcase the extraordinary skills that she has dedicated years to perfecting. With an intense look of focus in her eyes, she takes a moment to ground herself, stretching her limbs and feeling the tension in her muscles as she mentally rehearses every aspect of her routine, ensuring that each movement will be executed with the precision and grace that is characteristic of elite athletes. On a sun-soaked afternoon, with the vibrant blue waves sparkling under the golden sun, a daring man takes to the water on his powerful jet ski, the roar of the engine harmonizing with the rhythmic sound of the waves crashing around him. As he speeds across the glistening surface, the thrill of adrenaline courses through his veins, igniting a fierce determination to showcase his incredible skills, and he sets his sights on performing a series of impressive backflips that will surely leave onlookers in awe. With skillful maneuvers, he catches the wind and performs breathtaking tricks, twisting mid-air as the parachute billows above him. Each movement feels like a dance, showcasing his athleticism and connection to nature. As he gains confidence, he executes impressive tricks, including spins and jumps, captivating the crowd with each graceful move that showcases his mastery of balance. He steps onto the line. On a vibrant basketball court, alive with the energy of an enthusiastic crowd, a group of talented young players showcases their incredible skills. As the game begins, they display an impressive array of dribbling techniques, weaving in and out of defenders with lightning speed and precise control. The young gymnast, shaken but unharmed, looks up at her coach with gratitude in her eyes. He reassures her with a calm voice, reminding her to breathe and focus. Together, they reset, and she prepares to attempt the routine again. On a picturesque afternoon, a man stands ready to demonstrate an extraordinary balancing act. He is well known in the community for his incredible skills, often captivating audiences with his unique performances. Today, he has decided to take on a new challenge, balancing 3 empty soda bottles, each one glistening in the sunlight. The gathered crowd, consisting of families and friends, watches with eager anticipation as he carefully selects the first bottle from his collection. Dodic starts with the first bottle, placing it upright on a flat patch of grass. His fingers delicately adjust the position, ensuring that it stands firm and stable. The atmosphere is electric with excitement, children whisper among themselves, and adults hold their breath, all eyes focused on this moment. A talented gymnast steps onto the mat, exuding confidence and grace. Dressed in a sparkling leotard, she prepares to showcase her skills. As the forward winds up for a powerful shot, the tension in the arena is palpable. Just as he releases the puck, the goaltender dives across the crease with lightning speed, extending his glove hand. The puck, moving at incredible speed, seems destined for the back of the net. In a thrilling match under the bright stadium lights, the atmosphere is electric as fans cheer wildly for their teams. A talented player from the home team breaks through the defense, sprinting down the sideline with remarkable speed. He starts with a simple backflip, launching himself into the air with remarkable height. As he flips, the audience gasps in amazement at his skill and control. In the vibrant realm of puzzle games, players are introduced to an incredibly immersive Rubik's Cube simulator that takes the classic puzzle-solving experience to new heights. The game starts with a dazzling 3D rendering of the Rubik's Cube, showcasing its colorful squares that seem to shimmer with life. Players can interact with the cube using intuitive touch controls, allowing them to rotate it along various axes, mimicking the tactile sensations of manipulating a real cube. Throughout the game, players are encouraged to improve their skills through practice and exploration. Tutorials guide newcomers through the fundamental algorithms necessary for solving the cube, explaining each step in detail. Hockey is a thrilling and intense sport that captivates fans with its fast-paced action and physicality. On the ice, players don their protective gear, ready to battle it out in a game that demands both skill and strength. One of the most intriguing aspects of tennis is the mental game. Players must strategize their shots, anticipating their opponent's moves and exploiting weaknesses. The pressure mounts as the score tightens,